First up, Iranian and American diplomats are in Oman for talks on Tehran's nuclear program. It comes after a wave of protests which were met with an unprecedented crackdown in Iran. The US has not ruled out using military force to get what it wants, moving an aircraft carrier into the region. There's still uncertainty over what exactly is on the table. Earlier, we spoke to Reza Sayah in Tehran.
I think Tehran's approach is going to be one of deep mistrust, deep suspicion, and extreme caution. Remember, Tehran's position, the supreme leader's position, they made it clear they don't trust the United States. Remember, it was 2015 when Tehran sat across from world powers, sat across from Washington, signed a nuclear deal agreeing to curtail uranium enrichment, agreeing to send out their stockpile of enriched uranium, agreeing to the most intense inspections of all time, only to see 3 years later, U.S. President Donald Trump rip up the nuclear deal. And then you have back in June when in the middle of talks between Tehran and Washington, you had Israel attack Iran, followed by attacks by the U.S. So there's mistrust on the part of Tehran. However, their position is maybe this time it'll be different. We're going to give diplomacy a chance. And the question is, will these two sides make any progress in a diplomatic solution to what is an intensifying conflict? Representing Washington is the U.S. envoy to West Asia, Steve Witkoff, and Jared Kushner, the U.S. president's son-in-law. Representing Tehran is Iranian Foreign Minister Ali Abbas Araghchi. Remember, even deciding on a place to meet was a challenge for these two sides. Initially this week, there was U.S. reports that they'd agree to meet in Istanbul. Iran didn't like that location. And last night, they finally agreed to meet in Oman and coming to an agreement with respect to their demands. That's going to be even tougher. Remember, Washington says they want to address Iran's nuclear program. They pretty much want to end their uranium enrichment. They want to limit their missile program, cut off their ties with regional proxies. And earlier this week, the U.S. Secretary of State says they want Iran to even address human rights issues. Iran's position is we're only going to discuss our nuclear program and we're not going to give up our right to enrich uranium, and we want sanctions lifted. So common sense says in any negotiation, there has to be some give and take. It's clear what these two sides want to take. What are they willing to give? Do they have any flexibility? It's not clear at this point. We'll see what happens in the coming hours and days.